second interview in here. Taking place.
Today we're conducting a shakedown with gang units from all over the state of New Mexico. Right now we are in B pod, Bravo pod. We're in cell 21.
Okay. And are you finding anything today?
So far, nothing out of the ordinary, no contraband yet, other than extra blankets, towel sheets, stuff like that. So far we don't have anything. In Taos County we have the three big gangs here, which is Barrio Small Town, Barrio Cruz Alta, and the Brewtown Spider Locos. All three of them, it's more of a territorial type gang. It's kind of stuff you grow up into around here. Once they're here in jail, most of the small towners come to this pod right here. We try to keep them separate because they do have their arguments on the outside. So most of the small towners come in this pod, and the Cruz Alta and Brewtowners go into the A pod.
Do they readily identify themselves to you as such?
No. For the most part, they don't. For the most part, they try to keep everything, a little bit more secretive. But the longer you work here, the more you are around them. You hear monikers, you hear gang. They talk a little bit more. You pick more stuff up. There is criminal activity that goes on, and most of it is because of the gangs in here. For the most part, we keep them apart because of that. Once they come in here, like I said, they put aside their outside beefs for the most part, and it's more them against us type of thing. And by them against us, I mean the detainees against the officers. They try to identify with each other a bit more to get along just while they're here. Contraband can come in many forms. Primarily, it comes in through detainees getting arrested purposely to come in and bring stuff in, and they can hide it in various body cavities. I mean, we catch small amounts of it coming in, but if it is inside of an inmate or detainee, it's really hard to pick up.
And how old is he?
He's 18 months.
What's his name?
Rudy.
Hey, Rudy.
Say hi.
How long does a dog like this have to train?
We train about 8 hours weekly, extra 6.
When did he start his training? How old was he?
He is 18 months. We got out of the academy November, the day before Thanksgiving, to be honest.
Right now, we are currently assessing the Taos County Detention Center through shakedowns and interviews of the offenders that are incarcerated. We try and keep up on gang trends and studying the gangs. We're assessing the situation through the county jail to determine the validity of the threat towards the community.
About how many active gangs are in Taos?
There again, we're currently studying the amount of gang members and which gangs that they're representing through the Taos County Detention Center. Right now, it appears that the gang problem here in Taos is here in Taos. It hasn't spread through other cities, or other city gang members haven't come up here yet. But there again, it is being assessed. Today with the Department of Corrections, we approximately brought 15 officers. Searching every cell, interviewing every inmate. The officers that I've brought up here come from Roswell, Las Cruces, Los Lunas, Santa Fe, even through our fugitive apprehension team with STIU, we brought up.
Yeah. Found anything? Yep.
As of yet, we haven't determined what we have found.
We're very grateful to the state of New Mexico for allowing us to use their staff, their expertise for documentation. They know a lot of what's happening on the national level with a lot of the gangs within that. So now that they're down here, we're going to document all of that, and then we're also going to be utilizing their computer system, which is GangNet, in order to do that and know what we're dealing with within our community.
So is a search like this sending a message?
It is, absolutely. And that's exactly why I said we went into BPOD initially, because that's where we house most of our problem inmates. What we've been doing also within Taos County is if we have an inmate that we just can't control, we've been working with New Mexico Department of Corrections to send that individual there. It makes life a little bit harder for them, unfortunately, but we show them that it's a privilege to be here within Taos County. Your family can come, your family can visit, you have visitations, those kind of things. They can bring you stuff. If they're out in Clovis or Santa Fe or down in Roswell or somewhere else, it's a little harder for the families. And so it's a message to the inmates also that if you're here in your house here, you need to behave. And if you don't, then we're going to take steps to make sure that they realize this is our house and that we're going to protect our community and our clientele from here, or our inmates from here. This is our third